Matthew chapter 6 verse 19 says this, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust consume and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust consumes and where thieves do not break in and steal, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." How we spend, how we invest our money says something very profound about us. I'll often ask people if they know where their shares, where their stocks, where their pensions are invested, what they're actively supporting with their cash. And quite often the answer is, I don't know. I just give it to the bank. I just give it to the independent financial advisor. I just hand it on and we let go as if we have no responsibility of what our money is doing. But where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Quite often our money, our investment in shares, in stocks, our investment in our pension might be supporting some fairly dodgy ethical stuff, might be supporting selling arms to countries that we really shouldn't be selling arms to. It might be supporting big tech companies addicting our children with their algorithms. If you've got a mobile phone in your pocket, your engagement, your involvement in buying that has supported some fairly shocking practice with mining of crystals in sub-Saharan Africa. We are involved in this fallen system. Our money involves us in this fallen system. And you say, well, Andy, that's not my responsibility. But interestingly, I'm stood in front of a fridge door, which represents where so many of us will put the pictures of the kids that we sponsor, or the wells that we help to dig, or the school that we help to build with our money in East Asia. We are proud when we know about the good things. We're happy to join those economic dots. But what if we instead had photographs of our fridge of the kids in the sweatshop in Bangladesh that have stitched our shirt or our sneakers together? Or the kids that are working mining crystals in sub-Saharan Africa for our mobile phones, and then those folks being mistreated, or the folks who are sitting there injured because of the weapons that we have sponsored directly with our money. We'd be less keen to put that stuff on our fridge. We need to bring our connection with money back into the realm of relationship. We talked about credo, credit being something about we believe, we trust, we have relationship with those whom we are giving our money to. The whole point of credit, the whole point of investment is that it is part of relationship, that it's not distant from relationship. We need to be relationally involved with what our money is doing and knowing where it is going. One of the best ways that I know for doing that is working with Green Pastures, because you know exactly where the money is going and how it is housing people who would not otherwise have a home. But it's also part of a relational community of people who are supporting those folks, who are stepping into those homes, who are finding life, who are finding security, who are finding community. It's a beautiful thing to see your money do good. But we need to think about all of our cash, not just the small amount that we give to charity or good causes. We need to think about all of our lives. We offer all of our weeks to God, not just Sunday. So we also offer God all of our wallets, not just the small bit that we put on the fridge that goes under the title of charity. We want to give all of our lives and present it all before Him, so that we can stand before Him and say, yes, we know what that money's doing. Isaiah 59 challenges us if we don't. Verse 3 says this, "For your hands are defiled with blood and your fingers with iniquity." We are stained, we are connected inevitably in this fallen world with some fairly shoddy practices. Can we hear the voices of those who we cannot see, whose faces we do not see on our fridge, who might cry out, "Therefore justice is far from us and deliverance does not reach us. We wait for light, but there is only darkness, and for brightness, but we walk in gloom." Could we confess that, as in verse 12, our transgressions before you, God, are many, and our sins testify against us? Our transgressions indeed are with us, and we know our iniquities. Could we be honest about our connection to this unjust system? Could we be not blind or oblivious to how our money connects us to the rest of the world in good ways, but also in bad ways? Could we rejoice that our treasure is in heaven? And might we be glad that where our treasure is would expose the true state of our hearts?